Welcome to Radio Bharati. I Divya Verma, your today's host, will give you the news updates. Let's start with some national news. Air India urinating incident victim says crew made her confront, negotiate with perpetrator. The woman who complained about a male co-passenger urinating on her during an Air India flight in November had informed the crew that she did not want to see her face and was stunned when the offender was brought before her and started crying and profusely apologizing. According to Delhi police FIR against the accused, he also begged her not to lodge a complaint, saying he was a family man and did not wish his wife and child to be affected by the incident. Blow to Uddhav camp in North Maharashtra as many Nasik kids join Shinde camp ahead of civic polls. The Nasik and Prabhani episodes come as a major embarrassment for Thackeray's and MP Sanjay Raut, who is on the two-day tour of Nasik. In a fresh jolt to the former Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray led Shiv Sena factions ahead of the state civic polls. Several party bearers and corporators from this faction in Nasik defected to the Sonia Gandhi is stable and recovering, says Sir Gangaram Hospital. Former Congress President Sonia Gandhi, who was admitted to the Sir Gangaram Hospital with a viral infection, is stable and recovering, the hospital said in a statement on Friday. On Wednesday, the 76-year-old Congress leader, who was accompanied by her daughter Priyanka Gandhi Vadra when she was admitted to the hospital, doctors attending on her said that she was being treated for a viral respiratory infection. Supreme Court transferred to itself petition seeking legal recognition of the same-sex marriage. The counsels for multiple petitioners told the bench that they want the top court to transfer all the cases to itself for an authoritative pronouncement on the issue. The Supreme Court on Friday transferred to itself petitions pending in various high courts seeking legal recognition of same-sex marriage. A three-judge bench led by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud said there was a broad consensus among the petitioners to shift the cases to the Supreme Court for an authoritative ruling on the issue, especially on the question whether same-sex marriage should be brought within the ambit of the Special Marriage Act of 1954. Now let's move towards some international news. Taliban's first international deal with Chinese firm to produce oil. The Taliban-led administration in Afghanistan signed its first international contract to extract oil from northern Amu Darya basin, Bloomberg reported. The agreement has signed with a subsidiary of China National Petroleum Corporation. It was inked in Kabul in the presence of Chinese ambassador to Afghanistan, Wang Yu, and the Taliban's deputy prime minister for economic affairs, Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, the report said. Israel to take steps in response to Palestine moves at World Court. Israel said on Friday it would take steps in response to the Palestine bid to involve the International Court of Justice in the decades-old conflict. The measures decided by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu right-wing security cabinet include using Palestine money to compensate victims of Palestine militant attacks and imposing a moratorium on Palestine construction in some areas of the Israel-occupied West Bank. Let's start with some sports news. Sikh Punjabi assistant referee Bhupinder Singh Gill makes English football history. Bhupinder Singh Gill make Premier League history in Southampton versus Nottingham Forest as first Sikh Punjabi assistant referee. For the Sikh community and all South Asians who dream of a career in game, seeing Bhupinder officiate in the Premier League is massive. Organizers leave boxers in cold with no warm-up area. The absence of warm-up area in severe cold conditions left boxers feeling an odd at the Elite Men's Boxing National Championships. The temperature dipped below 5 degrees here in the last 2 days and the boxers screwed to makeshift tents outside the Chaudhry Charan Singh Haryana Agriculture University boxing hall. After their bouts, it is very difficult to keep the body warm. There is no indoor space for warming up and cooling down. According to Govind Sahani, the 2022 Asian Championship bronze medalist, there are chances of getting injured under such circumstances. Organizers leave boxers in cold with no warm-up area. The absence of warm-up area in severe cold conditions left boxers feeling an odd at the Elite Men's Boxing National Championships. The temperature dipped below 5 degrees here in the last 2 days, and the boxers screwed to makeshift tents outside the Chaudhry Charan Singh Haryana Agriculture University boxing hall. After their bouts, it is very difficult to keep the body warm. There is no indoor space for warming up and cooling down. According to Govind Sahani, the 2022 Asian Championship bronze medalist, there are chances of getting injured under such circumstances. Today's temperature in Delhi is 11 degrees Celsius. Day's maximum temperature would hover at 14 degrees Celsius, while minimum temperature is predicted to be 8 degrees Celsius. Capital city Delhi has an extreme weather pattern with high variation in summer and winter temperature. Yet Dil Walo Ki Delhi welcome tourists from all across the globe wholeheartedly throughout the year. So that's it for today. We will meet you tomorrow with news updates from all over the world. Till then, stay tuned to Radio Bharati.